Hey everyone, Tone Geek here, back with another Tone Geeks Pokemon Platinum Adventure episode. On the last episode, we took on the Sunny Shore City Gym with Chompy only, since it was pretty easy to do so. Anyway, on this episode, and then we also beat Voltner and got the Beacon Badge, I don't know why I keep doing that. Anyway, on this episode, as you may have seen, we're on Route 210. And no, we're not here to try and find Muffin. We already battled it. It was that I said before, it was in the ownership of that ninja kid. Well, I might show off again just to doubly put it through your skull where he is. He's over here. This kid right here. And he does the little kind of Easter egg about, you know, there being Kogar / Jasmine, or is it? Yeah. I don't know. You know, Kogar's daughter. I forget what her name was. I think it's Jasmine, isn't it? But no, that's who we met in the last episode that gave us Waterfall. I'm getting so fucking confused right now. It's not even funny. Anyway, whatever. Before I make even more of an ass of myself. So yeah, here on Route 10, near to where you to the beginning area of Route 210. Well, you see, you have these people here and blah 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 blah, etc. etc. Anyway, here you have this area right here. Now, if memory recalls, you obviously don't have rock climb at this point in time, so obviously you can't access this area until you've beaten Candace and obtained it. And the sneaky little bastards decide to throw a trainer in our way. Isn't that just great? So, that's always fun. Oh, and it's a Dragon Tamer as well. And guess what? Yeah, I put Chompy away because Chompy is a bit overleveled at the time being, and everyone else is sort of dulling behind, so... But luckily, if I remember correctly, is it you? Yeah, it is. We switch Kirby around and send out Bladerus. Bladerus. Cool. Because, if you remember, I taught Bladerus something that was very useful. Ice Punch! Which is 4 times weak. Gibble is 4 times weak too, because it's Dragon Ground, so... You know, Dragon Flying, Dragon Ground. Either way, you're quad 4 weak to Ice. Apparently. Anyway, so with that out of the way, I don't think there's anything over here, unless there is. And that means I would have to find, go to my item finder. There we go. But, oh wait, there is, but it's down here. Yeah, here we go. Here we get a shiny stone. And that would be very useful for making the following Pokemon evolve. It'll make Roselia? Yeah, it'll evolve Roselia into Roserade, and it will evolve Tick into Togekiss. And then later, you know, Minccino into Chino, whatever, but obviously you can't transfer items over to 5th gen. So, yeah. Yeah, so as I'm aware of, that's the only 2 Pokemon that require it. As of this generation, obviously. And then over here, don't obviously want to jump off the ledge, but we get some Zinc, which is useless because all my Pokemon won't be able to take that, I would assume. And finally, the reason that we're here, well, actually, there's a few other things as well that I want to do briefly whilst we're in this area. But here we have Grandma Wilmer's house. Wilma! Anyway, so entering into here... Ho, ho, ho! I'm Santa Claus, but they call me Grandma Wilmer as well. I came out here by myself from a town of Dragon Tamers. That's supposed to be a reference to Blackburn Town, or, yeah, Blackburn Town? Yeah, probably. Or Blackburn City, whatever, you know, from Johto. Because that has a lot of Dragon Tamers in it. Anyway. It might not be, she could just be referring to a place where there are Dragon Tamers. An imaginary place, but... Anyway, I can teach the strongest of all Dragon-type moves to the tough Pokemon of Sinnoh. Would you like me to teach that move to one of your Pokemon? Fuck! I'll be back in just a second. Okay, and we're back. Sorry about that. So, let's say yes. And, fine. Now pick the Pokemon I should teach the move to. Okay, so, let's choose Chompy? And yes, we are trying to learn Draco Meteor. This is where you get it in the game. Yeah, you basically get it after, like I said, you beat Candace and you obtain Rock Climb, sorry, which you get, in the, either through 217, I think it is. It's like right near the cabin. That's to the west of 217, that sort of area. And I've showed it off anyway in the video like twice, like in Diamond and in this game. So yeah. Anyway, so here we get Draco Meteor. Now this only will work like, or even though like it shows as if you could teach it to any of your Pokemon, it'll only work for Dragon types, I would assume. Unless it also works for any Pokemon that can learn Draco Meteor, but I doubt it, so... Since, like she said, she'll, like, teach it to Dragon-type Pokemon, blah, 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 that sort of thing. Yeah, so it'll only work against Dragon-type Pokemon, and on top of that, it'll only work if said Dragon-type, if you've become really close with them, that sort of thing, so... So, you know, since I've had Chompy since it was a little Gibble back in the Wayward Cave, and I've had it up to this point, yeah, it's kind of gotten to a point in which it should love me, I would assume. But yeah, so here we get Draco Meteor, power 140, accuracy 90, only 5 PP. Comets are summoned down from the sky. The attack recoil sharply reduces the use of special attack stat. And I will be using this move. I'm gonna get rid of Dragon Rush because of two things. Because, as you can see, hang on, I'm getting all muddled. So Dragon Rush is a physical type move, and I don't know, I can't remember whether Chompy is more best towards physical or special, but either way, Dragon Meteor has 40 more to power, and a bit, you know, about 15 more to accuracy, which comes in very handy as well, so. Because I found times when Dragon Rush always seems to, for me, land in that, like, 25% chance of not hitting, so yeah, and either way, it's good to have a powerful move like this, right? So yeah, that's where you can obtain Dragon, or Draco Meteor. And now, carrying on, because there's still a few things that we can do here. Fuck. I have to walk through the grass. Good. Because we also now have Waterfall, thanks to the fact that we beat Volkner, like a little girl he is. And we also tamed it, obviously, from Jasmine and Sunny Shore. Anyway, is there an item around here? I would assume so, otherwise this would... Okay. I thought it would have just been pointless being here, but anyway, we get the Meadow Plate, which is, you know, just the equivalent to a Miracle Seed, which if you don't know what a Miracle Seed is, it boosts the power of Grass-type moves. So yeah, it seems a bit weird that we're getting that late on in the game. I guess it doesn't really make much sense. But then again, it is a plate, so they are kind of rare and spread out throughout the world. And not like it's gonna really matter anyway. I mean, I'm pretty sure Ivy is holding a Miracle Seed anyway, so... Unless the Meadow Plate, like, boosts are slightly better than that of the, you know, just other types. Yeah, the other type boosting things. You know, the things. And how the hell was I surfing sideways? Oh man, that's gonna be amazing. Anyway, and then we're here, over here we get the Wave Incense, which I don't know why I'm looking at my Pokemon again, but boosts. No, it doesn't. I can't remember. Let's see. Yeah, grass type. Yeah, and then this boosts the power of water type moves. And it's also used for making, if I remember correctly, I think this is how you would get an Azumarill, or Azurill, in this game, or whatever. Like, you would breed, 2 Marills, or 2 Azumarills, whatever, and as long as one of them was holding the Wave Incense, then, obviously, then you would get an Azurill, as opposed to just a Marill. I think that's how it is. I think that's how, that one, because I know there's also a Sea Incense as well, I think. Or at least I thought there was. I could just be bullshitting, otherwise there wouldn't make much sense having 2 incenses that boost water type moves, I guess. Okay, and then we're back here at Sunyshore to continue on our quest. And I actually found out, looked and see, and there is actually a Sea Incense, and it is actually that Sea Incense which enhances water type moves by 20%, but that is the one that also actually causes Marill and Azumarill to produce an Azurill egg while at the Pokemon Daycare Center, or Daycare. The Wave Incense just raises the power of water type moves, I guess, which, whatever. But it was introduced into this generation because it causes Mantine to produce a Mantike egg while at the Pokemon Daycare. So, yeah, so there you have it. So, I kind of got them slightly muddled up in a way then. And I did know that there was a Sea Incense. Anyway, so now let's continue on, heading up this way. It is Jasmine. And who the what? And hang on, cause I need to find this out because it's gonna irritate me to hell. But anyway, probably, knowing me, this episode's probably gone on way too long as it is, because as you know, I do ramble on like a goddamn imbecile. So, Janine! Ah, that's Koga's daughter. Yes. Janine. Okay, anyway, because I was calling her Jasmine earlier, but anyway, that's beside the point. So, like I said, honestly, I keep rambling on, and this route always seems to be quite longish in terms of me, like, having, like, to venture across it. But anyway, so I'm probably gonna speed up this part here, so, you know, like the first speeding up montage of the series, hurrah. Is it the 3rd, or is it, like, the 4th, 5th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 2000th? Whatever, I'm just gonna speed things up because, it's same old, crossing water, battling trainers, collecting items, blah 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 blah. And, I don't know what music I should listen to whilst doing this, because I need to keep myself occupied with something, right? So, I guess I'll just play random-ass music to myself. Anyway, now see you guys in a bit then. So, yep. See you guys in a second.